Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Haris. I'm from Group 1. Today, I want to explain about definition of morpheme. Morpheme can be defined as smallest meaningful morphological unit of language that cannot be further defined or analyzed. In other words, morpheme can be described as minimal units of the meaning. Morpheme is a short segment of language that meets three basic criteria. First, it's a word part of a word that has meaning. And number two, it cannot be defined into smaller meaningful segments without changing its meaning or leaving meaningless remainder. It's number three, it has relatively the same stable meaning in different verbal environments.
Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Intan kUmala Sari. Here I want to explain to you about types of morphemes. Okay, there are two types of morphemes. The first one is free morphemes and the second one is bond morphemes. Free morphemes is a morpheme can pronounce with meanings like the words book, table, bake, learn, and something like that. Is it like free morpheme is morpheme can stand alone with specific meaning, but it's very different with bond morphemes. Bond morphemes is morpheme cannot be pronounced alone with meaning. It is always added one or more morphemes to form a word. It is like a bond morpheme can stand alone with meaning. For example, in place, in enable, in reply. Mostly bond morphemes refers to morphemes that can appear as affixes. Okay, I think just it from me. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Riska Bhisma and I will explain part of bound morpheme. Bound morpheme, which has two parts, namely the first derivational morpheme and the second inflectional morpheme. Bound morphemes come in two varieties, definition and inflectional. The core difference between the two being that the addition of the derivational morpheme creates new word or mostly change. The addition of inflectional morpheme merely change word form. The first, derivational morpheme. The basic concept of derivational morpheme is that they derive new words. Example, kalimatnya saya akan menggunakan kalimat happiness. The bound morpheme adalah ness, creates a new word by changing both the meaning and the part of speech. Contohnya kayak happy adalah adjective dan derived word happiness menjadi noun. Yang kedua itu inflectional morpheme. Inflectional adalah the process by which inflectional morpheme are attached to words. Contohnya, example, the word, saya menggunakan kata girl with s, consists of two morphemes. Ya, terdiri dari dua morpheme, yaitu free morpheme, kalimatnya girl without s, that describe a young female human being. The bounds morpheme s, girl with s, that denotes plural number. Note that both girl without s as singular and girl with s as plural are in the same word class, that is noun. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rika J. I want to explain about allomorph, the definition of allomorph. Well, an allomorph is one of two or more complementary morph or phonetic relation of morpheme which manifests a morpheme in its different phonological or morphological environments. This is how morph and morpheme deal with allomorph. A morpheme is indicated as one or more morph or surface form in different environments. These morphs are called allomorphs.
Hello everyone, I am Yusril Anhar. So in this opportunity, I will explain about types of allomorphs. There is 4 types of allomorphs, but in this opportunity, I just will explain about 2 of them. The first is additive allomorphs. Additive allomorphs is allomorphs to signify some difference in meaning. Something is added to a word. For example, the past tense from the most English verbs formed by adding the suffix ad, which can be pronounced as either a, d, or ate. Okay, the example is ask plus ad. It can be asked with pronounced t. It's gonna be asked. But the next is live plus ad. It's gonna be lift. It's pronounced by d. It's lift. And the last is need plus ad. It's gonna be needed. It's pronounced by ed. The next is replacive allomorphs. Replacive allomorphs is allomorphs to signify some difference in meaning. A sound is used to replace another sound in a word. For example, the e in a drink is replaced by the a in a drank to signal the simple word. This is symbolized as follows: drink forming by drink that plus e that changed by a. So drink plus e that changed by a will be drank. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you very much.
My name is Azhar Tri Handoko. Well, I will to explain my matter. 3. Suppletive allomorphs. To signify some difference in meaning, there is a complete change in the shape of a word. For example, go plus the suppletive allomorphs of the is when. 2. Be plus the suppletive allomorphs of is as 3D is 3. Bet the suppletive allomorphs of er is worse. And the last, good the suppletive allomorphs of est is best. 4. The zero allomorphs. There is no change in the shape of a word through some difference in meaning is identified. For example, the past tense from of heart is formed by adding the zero allomorphs of t, pt to this word. That's all, and thank you.